Hi, my name is Ayal Cohen. I'm the Chief Functional Architect of the automation tool in HP software, and I want to talk to you about mobile testing today. One of the biggest challenges of mobile testing is deciding on which devices to test. Unlike desktop application or web application, where the combination is quite small, when I'm moving to mobile devices, it's completely different. And let me explain why. So let's start in understanding what is the environment of mobile testing. So I'll start with the different operation systems that I have. So the major ones are iOS of Apple, have Android from Google, and I'll continue with Windows Phone of Microsoft and BlackBerry. So just here I have 4 different options, but for each operation system I have different versions. For iOS, I have iOS 5, and let's say 5.11 and 6 and 6.1. For Android I have many different versions. Let's start, for example, with version 2.2. After that we have 2.3. Moving to, let's skip version 3, move to version 4, 4.1, 4.1, or 2, 4.2, and those 3 actually will just release in the last 6 months. For Windows Phone, we have Windows 7.5, they just released 7.8, and the new Windows Phone version 8. For BlackBerry, I have the upcoming version 10, and of course also older versions. So just by looking at the operation system and the version, have many combinations. But this is not enough. For each operation system and version, I have several devices. So if I look on the devices, if I talk about iOS, I have the iPhone 4 and the iPhone 4S and the new iPhone 5. If I talk about Android phone, in the US only have more than 100 different Android smartphones. Windows Phone have in the US only more than 10 different devices. And also for BlackBerry I have several devices. And to add to this complexity, we have also tablets. For iOS, we have the iPad, all 3 versions of it. For Android, we have more than 15 Android devices. On top of that, I need to take into account the screen size of the device. So, if I'm talking about smartphones, it starts with 3.7 inches and it gets up to 5.5 inch with the new Galaxy Note 2. And talking about tablets, it starts around 7 inch and it gets, for some devices, for around 11 inches. And to add to this complexity, we need to take account the carrier of the devices, because each carrier changes a bit the device. So if I talk about carriers, we have T-Mobile, AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, and this is only in the US. So how can I actually decide on which devices to test? Because if I need to test all the combination, it will take me years only to test one version of my application. So the best way to go here is to find the mix that will provide you the maximum coverage in minimum testing time. So let's, for example, see how we can do it. So let's say my organization, my company decide that they want to buy 5, 6 devices. and me as the QA manager or the R&D manager need to decide which devices I want to test on. So, of course, I need to cover all the operation system. Now we need to mix the different aspects that we have. So the first device, for example, will be, of course, on iOS. Let's say version 5.1.1. Let's choose the iPhone 4S, and the iPhone 4S screen size is 3.7 inch, and let's say I'm going with T-Mobile. The next phone that I will choose, let's say again iOS, I'll choose version 6.1 with iPhone 5, and its size is actually 4 inches. So already I have two smartphones which also almost cover all the options that I have on the iOS mobile devices. Let's move to the Android phones. So let's do for Android, let's decide that we want 3 different Android devices. So for example, we can go with the Samsung Galaxy 3, and let's choose that we'll have on it Android version 4.1. It comes with screen size 4.8 inches, and let's say we'll go with AT&T. I need to make sure that in my combination of choice I'm covering all the carriers that I have. So this is one phone. Let's choose the 1X. Let's say it will come with Android 2.3. 1X is 4.7 inches, and let's go with Sprint. And last one, because over here I have big screen resolution and I need to make sure that I actually also coverage smaller screen. So let's go with the Samsung Galaxy 1 that let's say we'll install on it Android 2.2. It comes with only 4 inch, and we'll choose Verizon over here. So I'll have 3 Android phones which cover different versions of Android, different screen size, and different operation carriers. In addition to that, let's choose one Windows phone. So let's choose Nokia Lumia 920, which comes with Windows Phone 8. And actually, this for now, I decided to test only one Windows Phone smartphone. So let's see how many combinations I have. I have the combination with the iPhone 4S, the first one, with the iPhone 5, the second one, over here. The Galaxy 3, the 1X, the Galaxy 1, and the Windows Phone Lumia 920. So I chose 6 different combinations that covers a lot of the aspects that I have for smartphones. So they cover almost everything in the iOS table. In Android, I covered versions 2.2, 2.3, and 4.1 with my 3 options with different screen sizes. And for the Windows Phone, I chose only version 8 with one phone. So this is how I actually succeeded reducing the risk of my testing by choosing different combinations and of course all kinds of carriers, and with that we reduce the risk of testing coverage with minimum testing time. Thank you.